My bad for not putting up any videos yesterday or anything, but I just wanted a day where I didn't have to be bothered with YouTube. So I put up the one where I explained to people that I was putting my old videos and stuff back up. But other than that, I didn't really have nothing to talk about. Didn't really care. I have a bunch of topics to get into this coming week. I have 2 live streams already set up, and then I'll probably drop some more videos. Just depends. I got a lot of work to do this week too, so I don't know. Um, I've been reading a lot of comments in my comment section of people talking about miracles that happened to them. People were talking about it during the live show, and who gets to decide? Who gets to say what's a miracle and what's just coincidence or a happening? I've always wondered that. It's like something normal that happens, like somebody is healed from cancer, something that's done through medicine and science. Some people call it a miracle. Problem is, no one can define what a miracle is. I mean, yeah, there's a textbook definition, but no one can actually say what a miracle is, because I don't think anyone's ever seen one. Because what happens if something bad happens to you and you somehow get out of it? That's a miracle to you. But what about all the people who have the same thing happen to them who don't get out of it? What is it for them? And what if someone has the same exact thing happen to them that happens to you, and they get out of it, but they decide it's not a miracle, but you do? Now think about it. Let's say me and somebody else was in a car wreck, and they jump out of their car and they're unhurt, and they say, "Oh, it's a miracle." And I get out of my car and I'm unhurt, and I'm like, "It's a car accident." Who's right? That's the point. Who gets to decide? I don't believe that miracles are real. I don't believe that miraculous things happen. I don't believe that God or the devil intervenes in human life. You would have to ask yourself, first things first, why would a God of any type care about mortals, care about humans? I think a lot about that. And I don't think a God would even give a shit if you were in a car wreck or if you were killed in a bank robbery. You know, I see it all the time. I actually go out of my way to look for it. You know, building falls down and a baby survives, but everybody else is dead. Oh, it's a miracle. Well, what about those 200 other people who are dead? You think their family believes in that miracle? Train derails. 300 people die. One person survives, but his legs are cut off. Miracle. No, it's not. And the thing that bugs me the most is there are people who hardcore believe in this stuff. It's just circumstance. It's just happenings. It's coincidence. But miracles are not real, boys and girls. And the people who we, for some reason, leave it up to decide, they're not the best people to put in charge of something like that. They're just regular Joes running around who shit happens to them every now and then. I mean, there are no religious scholars or atheist scholars or anybody who can tell you what the hell a miracle is, because they don't exist. It's just a word. That's simple as that to me. Now, I want to get it clear. I know somebody's going to get offended, but it's just a word to me. It don't mean nothing to me. Now, I'm sure a lot of people, well, I had a couple guys, right? One of them was like, my mom was in a car accident and she didn't get a scratch. And look, guys, I'm not trying to discount whatever happened to you. I'm not trying to say it didn't happen. I'm just trying to say that there are scientific reasons that can explain car accidents and why people get hurt or don't get hurt. You don't have to take everything straight to religion as soon as something happens. You know, there are scientific and human explanations for things. You don't, like, my point, I guess, is stop taking it straight to the supernatural. Stop going straight to supernatural. You don't need to do that to explain stuff on Earth. I'm out.